super cute. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Princess Melissa. Today, I am here with a freaking video. Not just any freaking video, but it's about to be the ultimate Hooter Girl video. I wanted to do this video because a lot of people in my life, they see kind of like on my Snapchat, I work at Hooters. I just graduated college in May 2019. Woo woo. So I was working at Hooters and this other restaurant downtown Chicago. And a lot of people ask me about Hooters. I now have a corporate job and I also pick up at Hooters. So like we have this thing where you're able to not be on a schedule anymore, but pick up when you need to. So I like to do that because I feel like sometimes I need extra money. Your girl need her nails did, her hair did. I need to look cute, or like maybe I have a bill to catch up on. I want to buy something. I don't know. But first of all, I meant to cut this light off. It probably look better on. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, back to our sound. I also have my handy dandy little cute notebook. I got it from Target. I wrote down a lot of things that I feel like you would need to know just as like someone aspiring to be a Hooter girl. So I'm going to cover the basics. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below, or I don't know, DM me on Instagram or something. But definitely keep watching this video if you know that this is going to help you, or if you just might find it entertaining. I don't know. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Or maybe it's that way. The video? Whatever. Let's get into the video. So the first thing you want to do when you are aspiring to become a Hooter girl, you want to apply. You want to apply because how can you become a Hooter girl if you don't try? How can you become a Hooter girl if your name is not submitted into the actual Hooter girl application? However, this is not your basic application. Yes, you do put your name, you do put your address, your social, things like that. But on this application, you do have to have a picture of yourself. So you do want to have a picture of yourself. It's required in order for you to send in your application online. You do have to have the picture. I personally recommend that you post a picture, like you send in a picture, more so of a headshot. You don't want to put your whole body, because I also think that most people can tell your body shape. Obviously, my head's not going to be this small if I'm a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger, you know. If you do, you probably look like Miss Pac-Man or something. Your hair is small, you don't got no body. I don't know. That's weird. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Up here, they want to see your face. They want to see the features that people see. When people come to Hooters, they see your face before anything. So that's what they want to see. They want to see your face. I would recommend a light makeup look. Something like mine is okay. I feel like mine is a little more dramatic because of the lip, but something like this is okay. You want to make sure that your hairstyle in that picture, you don't want to look a hot mess. You want to make sure it's a nice picture where you're dressed nicely. You will send that in with your application, put everything in, fill out the questions, boom, you're done. You want to make sure that you are of age limit. You do have, at my Hooters, I do work at the Hooters in Chicagoland area. I will not disclose which one because it be some creeps out there, okay? But I do work in Chicago. I live in Chicago, and I do work in a Hooters in the Chicagoland area. So you definitely want to make sure you're of age. In the Chicagoland area Hooters, you do have to be at least 18 years old. At least 18 years old to serve, to be a server. However, you can still be a Hooter girl. If you're 17, you would just only be able to be a hostess and a cashier if you're 17. If you're 16, you're only able to be a hostess and stand at the door. And if you're 15, you're only able to wait until you're 16 because we don't accept no 15-year-olds. Some places probably do, but not here. If you don't apply online, you can also do it in person. If you decide that you want to apply in person, you need to make sure that you bring the certain documents. You want to make sure you have a photo ID with you and at least your birth certificate with you inside of like a little manila folder, just in case you get hired right on the spot and they ask you for like your paperwork. You don't have to go all the way back home and come back another day. You can get it in. The faster you can get your paperwork in, the faster you can get your first shift, get everything started, get your training started. When you're going in to ask for an application, You do not want to look like a bust down Tatiana coming out of Chuck E. Cheese with 10 kids. No. You do not want to go up in there with your boyfriend or your husband with him around your neck talking about, can I get an application? No, because everybody's going to look at you like, who is this gonna come? What? Do you think he is coming up in here about to work with us, looking like that, acting like that? So no, you want to come alone. You want to come dressed presentable, and it doesn't have to be too much. It just could be if it's the summertime, some nice sandals, not like super booty shorts, but like nice skirt, little tank top, and your hair, makeup done. Because again, if you walk in, sometime they will just ask you to fill out the application, hand it to them, and they're gonna be like, have a seat. My name is da 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 da. Let's get started. You do not want to be there and you wearing sweatpants, you just rolled out of bed. You're not gonna get hired anywhere like that. You want to always look your best. Period, ladies, because you never know. You literally never know when you're going to meet your husband, and you do not want to meet him looking a mess, okay? Just a side note. So that's really it for the application process. So, just put your application in online or in person, and you just wait it out. The interview is also one of the most important parts of trying to become a Hooter girl. The interview is very important because this is how, when you do an interview anywhere, anytime, any place, you have to be the best you can be. You have to show them that they need you and you don't need them. This being said, because there's always other girls who can come, who can look the part, act the part, do the part. So you want to make sure you stand out. So with the interview, again, you want to make sure that you're dressed nicely. If it's the wintertime, some black pants, a nice little blouse, and some little mini kitten heels. Boom. Your makeup done, your hair down. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. If you decide that you want, if it's the summertime, come in the little skirt, nice little skirt, some sandals, nice pretty top, hair done, makeup done, boom. So in the interview, they'll ask you a series of questions, basically like any other interview, but it'll be more so restaurant themed. So kind of, have you ever worked at a restaurant? How comfortable are you? Comfortable are you with your body? I've definitely heard people say they had those questions. My interview was so long ago, I literally cannot remember the exact questions, but they are very similar to basic questions that you would hear in any other interview. With the interview, you just want to make sure that you be your best you, answer the questions to your best of your knowledge, and just make sure you smile, because you don't want to be like, you don't want to work at Hooters. You're not getting hired. That's it. You're not getting hired. So you definitely want to look your best and be your best. After that interview, you will know if you're going to be getting the job or not getting the job. If they say, okay, we'll call you, you didn't get the job. No Hooter girl, I don't think they ever have callbacks, at least not in my Hooters. They maybe have, but more than likely, if you leave and they don't tell you to come back for another interview, you didn't get the job. They tell you like, hey, we want you to come back for a second interview. That is good. That's really great. That means that you made it to the second round of interviews. Normally, they do 2 to 3 interviews, depending on the circumstance. My interview, I did 3. I did the first interview with the regular manager, the second with another manager, and the third with the general manager. And that's because the general manager was sick during my interview when she scheduled me, and they didn't want me to just come in and have to turn around, so they just interviewed me anyway. I had 3 interviews, but some people only have 2. But once you make it to that second interview, you are golden. If you make it to that second interview and you do good, you're going to be a Hooter girl. Now you made it to the second interview, you talk to the general manager, and they offer you the job. They're going to offer you the job right on the spot. Offer you the job, they tell you to bring in your paperwork. And again, like I told you, have your paperwork with you. Boom, it's right there. You're done. After that, you will do your uniform. So you finished, you come back in another day, and they give you your uniform. So this is one of the many Hooter girl uniforms that I'm wearing. This is the jersey. It's personally my favorite because you wear it during football season, and it just complements my body frame, complements my boobs, and it just makes me look super cute. So this is my favorite. However, when you first start working at Hooters, you'll get a regular tank top. So this is kind of what it looks like. You've probably seen this. If not, you can just Google it online, Hooter girl uniform. This is one of the shirts, like the normal shirts that you get. This is the V-neck. When you first get hired, you will get a pair of shoes. They're Skechers, ugly AF, but non-slip, so you don't bust your head. You'll get a pair of nylons. These are nylons. If you can see, I'm gonna try to sit right here. These are nylons. They make it so that, one, you're not cold in the store, and two, that your skin tone looks nice. That's really what I think they're for, is to make your skin tone look nice. You will get a pair of Hooter Girl shorts, which are these. And you will get 3 tops. You'll get 1 tank top and 2 V-necks, or you can get 1 V-neck and 2 tank tops. I always recommend V-necks because they make your boobs look good and they have a little sleeve, so if it is cold in your store, you're not super freezing with the tank top on. When you first start working at Hooters, I do want to tell you guys a few things that are not going to be allowed. Tattoos cannot be visible. They can only be visible with certain exceptions. In my Hooters, the tattoo has to be the size of your palm. So you can't like, if it's bigger than your palm, you can't wear it. So basically, if my tattoo is this big, my palm is this big, you can't have that tattoo out. You have to cover it up with makeup. At my store, we also have long sleeves because I do live in Chicago. We have long sleeves. So if it's the winter time, you can wear a long sleeve. They don't allow you to wear long sleeves in the summer. So in the summer, you have to suck it up, girl. Cover that tattoo up. If the tattoo is not visible, then it's not a problem. Tattoo on your nipples, whatever, it's not a problem. So the next thing, you want to have a clean look at all times. If you come into your shift and you don't have a clean look, you're going to either be asked to leave or you'll be asked to change. If you don't have a change of clothes, they'll make you buy another uniform. So always keep an extra pair of shorts, and an extra shirt inside of your Hooter Girl bag. But make sure you always come clean and you always come with the second pair, just so you can prevent having to buy, catching attitudes to managers like it's not worth it. Just make sure you have extra pair, or you just come looking clean. Your hair is always, this is the problem I feel like a lot of girls really hate. We're not allowed to wear any hair other than down. Like in any style, your hair cannot be in any style other than down. So this is fine. My hair now is an exact example. It's a really good example of what your hair should look like. It can be flat ironed. It can be curly. For my WOCs, my women of color, you are able to wear your naturally curly hair if you choose to do so. It just needs to be styled. I've literally worn a Michael Jackson 5 afro to work, and they can't say anything because obviously that would be either racist or discrimination. You choose. But it just needs to be styled. So you don't want to come in and look like you just woke up out of bed. You want to come in and at least have it styled. If your hair is flat iron, let's let it down. If it's curly, let it be curly. If it's curled, crimped, it just needs to look nice and presentable. The best way, we always say, is make sure you're ready for a photo. If you would not want to be looking that way in a picture, don't come that way to work. You can't have your hair in ponytails or pigtails, anything up. It literally has to be hanging down. You can have braids. For my sisters again, you can have braids. Your braids they need to be free hanging braids. So for instance, the Beyonce lemonade braids, not cutting because they're to your scalp. But if they're like Senegalese twist, that's fine. If they're like knotless braids, that's fine because they dangle down. But if they are to the scalp, you cannot wear them because again, that's kind of close to an updo. You have to wear makeup. You have to have 5 pieces of makeup at all times. We have the 5-face rule, and the makeup has to be visible. There have been times where I have come to work, literally running out the house, running out the bed, just rolled out the bed, and I'm running late because I partied hard last night, and I do not have my 5 pieces of makeup. My advice to you is to either keep a small makeup bag in your Hooter Girl bag, or to just try to do it at home really fast. The 5 pieces, they usually say you have to have something on your lips, something on your eyes, which could be eyeshadow, eyelashes, mascara. You have to have something on your face. And the other 2, I feel like you just freeball those. So for instance, I do lips. So this would be 5 pieces. Eyeshadow, lipstick/lip gloss, eyelashes, highlight, foundation. That's 5. I obviously have more than 5 pieces on. I have contour, I have other crap on, but this would be a perfect look for a Hooter Girl shift. Next, you are limited to the amount of jewelry you can wear, girls. So you are able to wear 2 rings, I believe, on one hand. So you can have 2 on this hand, 2 on this, but you cannot have 5 rings like you about to knock somebody out like a brass knuckle. It don't work like that. So right now I have 1 ring on. Shout out to my girl because she bought this ring for me. But we you can have 1 ring on this finger, 1 ring on this finger. I'm not really sure if you can have 2 on 1 finger, but I just know you can have 2 on 1 hand. You're able to have watches. Some stores do not allow watches. Apple watches are not acceptable because it's a type of phone, and I'll get into that later. You're able to have a watch or a bracelet. You're able to have a necklace as long as it's not dangling over. So for instance, like how I'm dangling over, if your necklace can dangle and it would look like it would touch food, you're not allowed to wear it. And then earrings, you're allowed to have 2 earrings in each ear. You cannot have anything up here. You can usually hide with your hair, but you're really only supposed to have 2 earrings per ear.